Morning. Gathering together. Wow, Lynn, you were boom right there. Haha. Gathering together here on this weekend. What are your intentions for the weekend? Keeping in mind our intention for 14 days of life balance. Let's come together, standing, sitting, or lying down, bringing our hands in prayer position, and connect to peace. And see if this is getting easier and easier and easier for you to do. All right. So if you're standing, stand with your feet shoulder hip distance apart. Bring your hands in prayer position in front of your heart. If your arms are down at the sides, lift them out a little bit. See, kind of like this. There you go. That opens up the heart channel here. So we don't want to block that. Hi, Lily. Tuck your chin in. Close your eyes. Allow yourself to just breathe gently. And breathe in the weekend. Breathe in peace. Breathe in softness and scents of flowers. Whatever brings you peace, allow yourself to gather it. Allow yourself to experience it. With your feet on the ground or connected to something, if you're laying down or whatnot, you can bend your knees and have your feet on the mattress. It helps you to feel the connection to the earth or against a pillow. And allow the earth to just love you so much. Because you're a citizen of the earth, aren't you? And let that go through you and start to unknot any knots. And you could feel it. Maybe your eyes flutter. Even though they're closed, there's like a little fluttering. And you let that go out to the universe, a piece of the earth connecting through you to the universe, to the heavens. And there's that beautiful sun, like the heart of the universe, and it's beating, and it's beating down love, light, courage, opportunities, as beams of warmth and light touching your head, your shoulders, going through you to say good morning to the earth. When you do this, you might be waking up already. You're waking up, your chi. Can you feel it? When you're ready, you can let your hands go down and start bouncing from the knees. Little space between your body and your arms. Close your eyes if you can throughout as much of the practice as you can, because that helps to cut off extra stimulus from outward, from outside. If you have your eyes open and you're looking at your pile of laundry on the floor, that might already start to put lists in your head of what you need to do. So we're going to close that off, because this is a time for you to renew yourself, to allow the earth and the universe to help you to renew, because you're part of both. Master Lin likes to say that. We're a citizen of the earth, we're a citizen of the universe. And you can breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. At this point, we're not trying to balance the in and out breath. At this point, you're allowing your in-breath to be whatever it is and the out-breath to be whatever it is. And you probably will notice, but it all depends on today and where you are when you do the practice. You'll probably notice that your breath in and your breath out are different. That the breath out is maybe twice as long, or 3 times, or 4 times as long. Let's take our hands over our heads. Continue bouncing, continue breathing. Now, if you've started your day and you've already done balancing, or you just are really good at staying in balance, then your breath might be the same in and out. But this is a way of detoxifying the body. So we have to remember, we bring things in and we need to let them go. So we're learning to listen to and watch what nature does, what our body does. So we can do it on purpose, with intention. For instance, which is a big one, most of our blockages, energy blockages, are caused by, there's many causes, but most of them are caused by unresolved emotions. And what if we brought in, like, okay, we experienced it, we experienced sadness or anger or whatever, and what if we let it go? And we didn't hold on to it. Let's take our hands down to our sides. That was quite an eye-opener when I learned that from Master Lin. And I've heard it in other ways, but what made sense to me when he explained it in that way, because we're bringing it in, and if we're holding on to something like anger or even grief, and there's no shame in any of it, okay, so we're taking that off the table altogether, then that can depress our systems. And you might notice, if you're grieving, how it's hard to breathe. Or if you're angry, you know, your shoulders are up, your fists are tight, your body is tightened up. Or if you're afraid. So if we can learn how to let that go, to notice that, what's happening. Say, okay, well, yep, I definitely angry about that. Yep, maybe I'm justified. Do I want to keep it in my system? How can I help myself to release it so it doesn't get stuck in there and hurt my liver or my eyes or something? So we learn how. Okay. All right, very good. So that was just the bouncing part of the active exercises. And now we do tapping and cupping. But I like to start with shoulder shrugs because it's helped me so much. So we bring our shoulders up to our ears, and this, you know, you don't want to that way. So if you go like this, and then you can wiggle and your arms just flail out. So just like ropes, you're not trying to make them swing. Then that's where you want to be. If they're going like this, then bring the shoulders down again and maybe pull them down a little bit first to let some tension go, and try again and just try to lift them. And then bring your head back. And while we're doing this, we have a little bend in our knees. Our spine is pretty straight. We're touching the tongue to the roof of the mouth, and we're continuing to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. So your tongue, the tip of the tongue's touching, see? And then we release down and pull. If you have the whole tongue squished down there, it's hard to breathe. But if you have the tip of the tongue, it's not hard. And then let's bring them up again. And the shoulders go back, the neck goes back. And so now feel like you're just trying to glue the head directly onto the shoulders and you're just bypassing the neck entirely. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Just holding for about 9 seconds. Shoulders come down, head comes up. You don't want to do it too long because we are crimping. And when you come up, if you hold it too long, you might get dizzy. So first of all, if you think you're going to get dizzy, do it sitting down, okay? And then pull the shoulders down to release some tension. And then we'll come up again, and the head goes back. And maybe you want to sink into your knees a little bit more. And breathe. And then release the shoulders down, the head comes up. And maybe feel a whoosh of chi from the earth saying, oh, I'm going to help you clear all the chi out, all the extra energy out that you no longer need from the brain, from all around it, from your chi field, like a little geyser. That feels good. And then pull the shoulders down. All right, let's say hi to everybody. Okay. Hi, Lynn and Lily. I saw you before. Hi, Susan, June, Maria, Dorothy, Martha. Hi, everybody who's there now and just to get a chance to say hi or comes at any time, whenever, even if I'm already 300 years old. Wouldn't that be a kick? I'm going to sneeze. Okay. Pardon me. Okay, that feels better. All right. Whew. So that was the active exercises. We're not finished with them yet, but that was the bouncing, and that was our shoulder shrug. So now we're going to do the tapping and cupping. All right, I need focus. So I'm grateful for bringing in focus and releasing not focus. Cup the top of my head. That's my intention now, is to stay on point and bring what practice is best for all of us together. So, you're doing your practice, right? However, you might not realize we're actually all practicing together. Come down to your C7, massage that in some way. You can do a pinch and release, or you could do a massage, or you could kind of pummel a little bit like little kitty paws. You could do kitty paws on there. Clap your hands, stimulate your heart, wake up. Cup the inside of the left elbow. We're waking up our heart and our lungs specifically, saying, hey, we got a new day. Hold the back of your head like this when you cup under your arms. Window the lungs. Other side. Let's do another set. Inside elbow, left side. Now we start on the left side, as you probably already know. Because for some reason that signals the brain to release endorphins, which makes us happy. So let's be happy a few seconds early. Let's do another one. Really stimulate. So you want your hands this way versus crossed, because we really want those fingertips touching each other. There's all kinds of energy buttons on the fingers. And then cup the inside of the left elbow, right side. And right now, and you can kind of tell that, we're working with the heart and lung system, so we're really waking up the heart and lung systems and everything in this top part of our body. All right, now we're going to start to come down. So first we're going to come to the kidneys and rub at the back of our hands and the palms. And then we can come down to the tailbone. And we're holding our finger and thumb together. First finger and thumb together. tuck our thumbs in, come down here to the hips. So if you're wondering where it is, you let your hands come down, come up, and then go back a little bit. And you'll feel kind of a little dimple area. That's where you want to go, because that's where the vibration can go in to help our joints. And we don't want to go right on the bone. That's uncomfortable. Okay, come down to the knees and cup the tops of the knees. And reach around to the backs. So we're helping to wake up the energy in all of the lower part of the body here. We're going to go to both sides of the left knee and the right. And come up on the toes and down on the heels. Awesome. Avoid that if you're pregnant. You know, it's too late for them. It's all right. Okay, you're okay. You're okay. It can be just a little uncomfortable. So, yeah. All right. Breathe in. Let the earth energy come up and run through you and open up to the universe and say good morning. And then let the universe sprinkle down flowers and sunshine and says good morning back to you and through into the earth. Okay, now we're done with the active exercises. So notice, are you more awake? Are you more noticing that every part of your body is with you right now? Awesome, awesome, awesome. So now we're going to move into beginning of the universe position, and that's where we take this alive body that's connected to everything, and we feel it, and we get in to a position where we can just hold it like effortlessly. So we have our feet shoulder hip distance apart. You bend your knees, elbows come out, stretch your fingers and toes, stretch them out, and then release almost all the way. We'll tuck our chin in, move your tailbone a little bit, and feel your spine nice and aligned best as you can. Just imagine it perfectly. And then touch the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Our chin's tucked in a little bit. We're going to switch our breathing to in and out through the nose. Feel yourself and just notice maybe at the bottom of your feet, and your shoulders are softened. Your eyes are closed. And notice, do you feel crooked somewhere in here? And if you feel crooked, feel a little crooked today. So I'm going to invite balance. And see if little ligaments and things change for you and you kind of are moving into a different position. And then you can notice the bottom of your feet. Are you leaning forward or back or to one side or the other, or kitty corner? And then if you are, then invite balance. We're going to go a little deeper today with this. And now we're going to feel our chi, our life force. So we are letting our attention to our physical body let go because it's holding itself effortlessly, or we say it is, even if it's not yet. And we're going to bring our attention to the part of us that's life, the life force. And you could feel that. See how do you experience that? How do you experience it? Scan your body from top to bottom, or bottom to top, or inside out. And know that every part of your body is there. But every part on the inside, this chi is circulating through you. It's like we're looking at an X-ray. And you might notice that there's an area that is maybe a little not as bright, or a little gray, or you just feel a little emptiness. So let's invite balance there too. Because what it does is it opens up blockages. It releases extra energy you no longer need. And you might see butterflies, smoke, or beautiful light just shooting out from different areas. And when you feel, or you say, I feel in balance, my body and my chi, my life force. Then we say the password, I'm in the universe is in my body, the universe and I combine together, and we notice what we feel now. And we put in our intentions for life balance, right? So think about the future. If your life is in balance, you feel like, okay, and whatever you're imagining balance is for you, see that in detail. My life in balance is, bank account is nice and full, keeps renewing itself. Body is healthy, keeps renewing itself. My mind, I keep learning new things, keeps renewing itself. What else? What else do you see? Family, relationships, travel, experiences. And connect to what's most divine for you, your God, your guides, your masters. Master Lin says you can always connect with him because he created this practice, so he can always help you. Your breathing is in and out through the nose, and you might notice it's starting to be even. So we're going to move into a healing movement, and for this one we're going to go to the fourth elemental movement from Master Lin's 5 element practice. Just checking the time, sorry. And so what we do is we bring our fingers to touch all the other ones like this, with them spread out. So not like that. So have them spread out. Make a little heart shape. And then bringing that up in front of your body, your elbows are out. You're going to find a spot where they just hold each other together. There's a little extra pressure on the fingertips. Then we want to hold our weight on our left foot and bring our right foot out another half a step. So we're having a wider stance. And then remember, you're going to bend your knees at least a little bit. I like to bend more with this one. And when you breathe in, you're going to allow the wave of your breath to take you to the left side. And when you breathe out, you're going to allow the wave of your breath to take you to the right side. This one's called connecting with your body's energy. Just keep going back and forth. Make sure your eyes are closed if you can. And this is for the lung system. The season is autumn. The color is white. The element is metal. The emotion we're cultivating is contentment. So allow yourself to ruminate, nice word, on what contentment means to you as a definition. What does it feel like in your body? What does it feel like? What does it look like? What does it sound like, smell like, whatever? Every possibility. And you might have images or memories that show you, oh yeah, I felt contentment when this, that, or the other. And allow that to happen. And you just go back and forth like you're on a swing. And this one is so wonderful because the lung system, what gets affected, or what affects the lung system, I think that's the right way to say it, is sadness and grief and depression. And I know there was times in my life where I just couldn't breathe. I was breathing very shallow, very fast. I couldn't catch my breath. And yeah, it was associated with a lot of loss. Looking back, I could see that now. And then we look at our beliefs when that happens. I'm learning this more and more. That I had this belief that if I was happy, I was disrespecting the people that left. I had to hold it. I had to keep that alive, the pain alive. So you may or may not experience that kind of thing. So we're going to bring in contentment. And let's just keep going. I know it's only 2 minutes to 8, but if you can stay, we're going to go and we're just going to hang out here for a while. You may notice that little smile coming up on your face as you let go. And you also may let go of this movement and how to do it. This is a beautiful movement, and it's a great one for allowing yourself to experience your chi working for you. So let go of how you're supposed to do it and just watch. And you may start swaying differently. You may find your body hold itself in a position for a while. And that's all beautiful because it's helping to let go or open up blockages. And if you start feeling something different, like tingling or goosebumps or a rush of energy or even pain or heat, or coolness, or you see light behind your eyes, anything, smells. So that brings up for me, standing in my grandma's pantry. I used to love to just stand in there and smell it because she always had fresh baked bread. And even if there wasn't one, if they were, they'd gotten eaten that day, it always still smelled like that. It's awesome. All right, this meditation is yours now. And this is a meditation, so go ahead and enjoy. If your body wants to go really slowly, let go of how you're breathing and just let it go with it. Breathe when you need to, so stay with the experience and let go of the I'm supposed to do it this certain way. The lung system, of course, has the lungs in it, right? And the nose and the sinuses. But did you know also it's the skin and the large intestine? So as we're balancing it, that's something from the top of the body, the lungs, and the bottom, the large intestine. So again, see how we're helping to bring in balance. All right, we'll come back to center. Bring your right foot back in. Thanks for staying with me longer. Let's bring our hands up in prayer position and just, today let's just give each other a bow and say thank you to each other for being here and supporting us. We're each supporting each other. And we'll thank Master Lin for creating this practice. And let's thank all the Qigong masters, the people who started to look at nature and say, how can I live a better, happier, healthier life? And as you come back up, feel all the energy coming that you cultivated that wants to stay with you. You did the work. So bring it as a ball of light into the lower dantian. Spin it, spin it, spin it. Feel it anchoring in the lower dantian, and then just beautiful peace and contentment anchoring in all of your tissues as you watch this ball of light spin faster and faster. It gets smaller and brighter, smaller and brighter, smaller and brighter, until it turns into a tiny little energy pill you tuck deep behind the navel. And we'll rub our hands together and wake ourselves up from this. Unless you want to go right into a meditation, then yeah, go ahead and do that. And then remember, after your meditations, you harvest too. Did you know that? These are called the soothing exercises. So we're going to rub our hands, and then we'll rub our face. Feel those grandma hands or whoever loved you so much. And rub your ears. And if I ever say something that you didn't experience, then just say, wow, I'm grateful for experiencing what that would have been like, because that is, then you bring it in and you make it yours. All right. We'll just tap down a little bit. How about we tap the back kidney area? Just gonna come down and come to the knees. Tap whichever one feels good for you. Just want to make sure we're letting the whole body know you're holding this, you've got what you need, there's always more. And we'll do one giant 10,000 hand breath in. Allow 10,000 more hands to spring out of your body. Catch all the gifts from the universe. What are they like today? Oh my gosh, I have funny, like, popcorny type gifts coming down. I'm like, okay. And that's fun. And then bring your hands in front of you and accept the gifts of the universe and all the responsibility to give them out. Give the extra ones out as we say, thank you, thank you, thank you. I send you many, many blessings and look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Okay. Enjoy your day. Bye.